Hello today, welcome back. If you're here for the first time, thank you for tuning in. And I'm here with a fascinating story which has a very interesting end to it. So let's get into this one. This is quite a story. So there was a rumor, and heavy emphasis on the word rumor. A story that was published on radaronline.com. So let's just go straight to the article. Let's get it straight from the horse's mouth. So Radar Online published this story about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And this is what they said. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are, quote, taking time apart in hopes of rebuilding their bond after the pair's marital woes were fueled by family drama. RadarOnline.com can report. They go on to say the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been worn down after public backlash, failed public deals, and public spats with their loved ones, palace insiders revealed. Remember that word. They also go on to say they're trying to figure out what hit them, an insider claimed. Going on to say, quote, Harry doesn't fit in Meghan's tacky Tinseltown world, end quote. They added, saying he needs to find himself, in quotes. It's been a rocky few months for the renegade royals, Radar says, who dealt with the negative fallout from the bad press as they tried to re-establish their lives in California after stepping down from their senior duties and waging war on the royals. Quite interesting spin on things. They go on to say, quote, the couple spilled never before shared details about their family drama in his explosive memoir Spare and a top 10 Netflix show before they reached a ceasefire. Ceasefire? With whom? Anyway, they go on to say not only were they called grifters by a Spotify executive in the wake of their $20 million deal going south, but Meghan was blasted as not being a great audio talent. Okay, they go on to say. So just let's take it all the way back to the main part where they are talking about Harry and Meghan separating. And you've seen this, I think a few of you who've been online, and I've been saying this over and over again. There have been these reports that have been going on in the media. You don't know where that is coming from because obviously Harry and Meghan said that palace insiders, palace sources would never speak for them. Unnamed sources would never speak for them. Remember when they broke ties with all of the British tabloids? They said that they would never ever have information that was put out into the public domain through those unnamed or palace sources, right? So that's already in question. So yes, this story kind of garnered legs, and not even a story, this rumor had really spread abroad. It was republished in many outlets right here. I'll put them here for you. So Page 6, also notorious, picked it up, talking about how Prince Harry and Meghan's marriage was on the rocks. A lot of people talking about them divorcing. And why is that? I've been seeing that quite a bit on so many, reports talking about how Harry and Meghan are on the verge of this and that, and it's always tying into that divorce rumor that they're living separate lives, in quotes. And now you can see that the Radar had that report. They were taking time apart to heal and rebuild their bond. So you can tell that that article was quite skewed as well in the way that they were phrasing everything, talking about Meghan's tacky Tinseltown world, in quotes. And, he had to go and find himself. Prince Harry has spoken and said that, ever since Meghan came into his life, now he has a family to protect. He doesn't have to find anything. He was not going to allow Meghan or his children to be scapegoats offered up, juicy stories about them by unnamed sources. And he did say that, right? So it's interesting that there has been that, is it a wish for them to kind of break up? You keep seeing that kind of narrative being rehashed in several ways, and it's always a rumor. And there was a while ago where they had that story that Prince Harry had some kind of arrangement where he would stay in some place for a while, and another source had said that, and that was debunked as well. So also when Meghan was in that exclusive report by Daily Mail, exclusive, seen shopping, they also had to add that she was there without Harry. Now, all of the married women out there, how many of you on every shopping trip have to drag all your family along? That it does not make sense, but you can see a kind of narrative that they're trying to put out there as well. And also, a few of you pointed out that when the Sussexes had their 4th of July outing, when they went to go and watch the parade in Montecito, that some outlets, for whatever reason, focused only on Prince Harry being there with Lilibet. In fact, if you had only read those particular articles, one would have gone away with the impression that Harry had gone to the July parade alone, the 4th of July parade on his own, without Meghan. And lo and behold, Meghan was right there with Lilibet as well. Archie was there. They were surrounded by friends. They were having just a good old time, right? But there, as you can see, it's kind of something that we are seeing in these tabloid press situations. So, what a friend, friends in need. Coming through Nacho, who is, as we know, Harry's polo buddy and actually more like a brother to him. He has stood up for Prince Harry and Meghan time and time again, talking about how he's so proud of Harry and how he's standing up for his wife. He had that interview which resonated, and I think a lot of you remember how Nacho spoke up for Prince Harry. So, in a tweet that has now since been deleted, Nacho, basically, that's his reply there. He just wrote that 2 letters right there on that whole story, that fake story, rumor that was going around that Harry and Meghan's marriage was in trouble and that they were in some kind of place where they might have needed space from each other. And he debunks it there on that page 6 post via their social media. This is their title: Rumors swirl that there is trouble in paradise for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Thank you for those of you who captured this image of this post. Of course, it's already been deleted, which is telling as well. So you see that there. And he replies, totally blowing that out of the water. And you can see now it has been debunked. So why is it that a lot of these commentators are always trying to put forth this narrative that Harry and Meghan are not on the same page, that they are living separate lives? Whenever they're seen somewhere alone, it's a huge deal, as if, as I said before, Meghan shopping alone would be anything extraordinary. That's something someone would do. It's quite, run of the mill. She went to pick up flowers. Meghan loves flowers. She's always done that. And for them to also try and cut Meghan out of the picture when they were at the 4th of July parade. And we've seen the stories going on and on and on, talking about how, there is trouble in paradise, in quotes. But you can see, he is not an unnamed source, Nacho. This is Harry's close friend. He would be in the know, and he knows how much this couple loves each other. And also, I want to bring you back to what Tyler Perry said about Harry and Meghan. He said their love was so real. In fact, let me just get his direct quote. Let's not paraphrase. Let's get straight to what he said. Tyler Perry said this of Prince Harry and Meghan and their love, which is just so beautiful. He said, quote, "It was a very difficult time for them. What I know about them and what I wish the world knew is how much they love. These two people love each other," end quote. He also went on to say, quote, "They found each other out of all these odds against them. The love they have is really, really moving, and I just wanted to do anything I could do to support them." And he also said, "If I don't have that, what she and Harry have, I don't want it," end quote. And that was the most standout part of that statement. So I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Why do you think there is this narrative in the media that has been formed, especially in these tabloid, sources? Of course, we know Page 6 as well is owned by Rupert Murdoch, who, as we all know, Prince Harry is challenging over there in the UK. Prince Harry is leading the charge against some of his own outlets in the legal actions that he's taking in the UK. So, also, by the way, quite a testament to the fact that Harry and Meghan have chosen to take on some segments of the press, and that in and of itself is quite bold, and it's a juggernaut kind of thing to take on. So sometimes, as I've said, when we see a lot of these articles and narrative and all of that type of negativity that has been targeted against this couple, you have to take it all with a pinch of salt, because this is something that is quite serious that Prince Harry is pursuing over there in the UK, and also Meghan in her own cases that she's brought against some of these tabloids. And one, by the way, it would be unreasonable to think that they have not seen some type of backlash as well from those segments of the media. So food for thought. But anyhow, we thank God for people like Nacho who are just willing to go out of their way and call out these lies, basically, that they're seeing in the media. So it brings me back to my question. What else do you believe could be behind that type of narrative that is trying to convince people that Harry and Meghan are having a troubled marriage? And anytime you see them, pursuing any type of aspect of their lives where the other is not directly involved, they would try to frame that as yet another trouble in their marriage, when in fact we know sometimes husbands and wives do things on their own. They're not attached at the hip or anything, right? So yeah, I want to know your thoughts. What else, apart from Prince Harry and Meghan having pursued these tabloids through the law, gone after some of these outlets legally, being one of the reasons, what else do you believe could be the impetus for these outlets to go after this couple and try and taint the love story that they have? Which I've always said, and a lot of people can testify, they have such an inspirational and sweet love story. It's actually movie worthy, by the way. And even Meghan herself was asked who she would like to see play her in her own movie, right? So it's movie worthy. Take it from me. It's something that people can tune into, and it has a whole fairy tale aspect to it, of course, the prince and all, and it has something quite modern to it as well, the prince meeting his American sweetheart. It is gold, their relationship, on so many levels. So I want to know, do you think it could be some J happening? Do you think some aspects of this could be some green-eyed monster, some jealousy towards this couple, or what do you think is behind this? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, a special thank you to those who support this channel financially, to my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters. I would like to give a very heartfelt thank you, and I'd like to shout out a couple of you here by name. A special thank you to you, Arnold Sanders. Thank you for all of your love and support for my work throughout the years. I appreciate you and God bless you. Thank you as well to you, Rochelle Cherry. I love you and thank you for the ways that you have shown your love and support for me here on YouTube. Thank you. And a special thank you as well to Elaine Babb, who has upgraded her membership here on this channel. Thank you. Thank you. Your support means so much to me. May God bless you. I love you. I truly do appreciate you. And now a special thank you to those who gave through Super Thanks. Thank you to Faith Wilson 6967. You go by that handle. Thank you for that generosity and giving to my work. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially. I pray for God to bless you. I love you all so very much. Now, if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and click all on notifications to keep you updated on every new upload. And thank you as well to those who do and those who comment. I do appreciate you. Leave your thoughts on this story below. I love you all and keep it here for more. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.